Hello everybody, this is the Paragoner, and welcome back to Griftlands. We left off on a new run with Cell, but for this one, we're going to take a break from Cell and move on to Rook, who is allegedly the spy. The Bog job. Rook arrives in a company town on the brink of revolt to work a mysterious contract. I haven't played much of this character, but we are going to we're gonna select our perks here real quick, and let's see. We're gonna get some resolve. And then benefits. Okay, that should do it. Let's start. You're about to start a game at introduction. This difficulty level provides an introduction for players who are the deck builders. Yeah, I'll start.
You bear the brunt of the world when you wear a soldier's uniform. So you turned yours in and left the Admiralty. But even out of uniform, your name still carries the weight of your medals. Captain Rook, the veteran, the hero, the saboteur, the spy. These days, you freelance, and you're on your way to a job in Grout Bog, where the Spark Barons plumb the ruins looking for forgotten treasures. The bugs are hard to spot, but they bleed you dry if you let them. Seems like you'll fit in just fine.
Well, that was interesting. Okay, so we have people that already like us. So I am completely new to this run. So as the land around Grout Bog squelches with mud and hungry for legs as well as boots, the only road leads to a gate flanked by armed security. A spark-bearing guard steps out into the path as you approach. Stop right there. The bog is closed. Especially to grifters like you. Unless you pay the processing fee. Then maybe I could see to considering your petition for entry. Alright, we're gonna see. Yeah, well, forgive me for being skeptical of this fee. In fact, I'd like to speak to your supervisor. You're about to negotiate as Rook for the first time. Would you like to see a quick tutorial about their specific mechanics? Yes.
Rook's core argument is his lucky coin. Rook can gamble and flip his coin. Each side of the coin has a special effect. Inspect the core argument to read these effects. Certain cards have different effects depending on which side of the coin is facing up, either heads or snails. If a card gambles, the effect is determined by the outcome of flipping the coin. Throughout his story, Rook will have opportunities to trade his coin for others, with different effects for each outcome. Finding a coin that synergizes with your deck is the key to winning.
Ooh. Okay. This might be a bit tricky. Alright, we're gonna do Grumble. That's a gamble. Alright, this should be relatively simple. Hopefully. Okay, that works. Oh god, the soundtrack in this game is so awesome. Stealing cards from me. Okay, that works. Alright, let's just finish this up. Okay, pick a negotiation card. Bluff, burn, or pressure. Spend one influence, this card gains +3 damage until the end of this turn. Negotiation. So that's permanent. Okay, let's go for that. Yeah, let's go for that one.
Keep you up there.
Well, do you want to get your superiors involved?
Shall see, say.
Huh, they just double the fee.
Le pone pe.
But fine, Grifter, have it your way.
To a poshua.
But you better have some work papers, else the only thing I'm authorized to give you is a kick in the seat.
Ça boy sure.
I've been on the road a long time. Let me rest these old bones a minute while I get my bearings.
Chasso qui est.
We've got 5 minutes. We have a strict no loitering policy. Ask about Grout Bog.
Shoot and she, sir.
As I recall, Grout Bog was once a prospector's dream. It seems very bureaucratic. You kidding? It's an under-spark-bearing regulation for a good 20 years at least.
Kupiaki.
A little piece of paradise cut away from Admirality and the cult. Paradise for whom? Well, the barons, of course. Not so much the contracted labor. They have to dig up the tech, and the bog isn't a forgiving place. Between the pitfalls and the grog kits, most don't make it to the end of their terms. Ah, that sounds unpleasant. No kidding. The road out here is right behind you, Grifter. So the gate is unlicensed. So the gate is to keep unlicensed rogues from plundering the dig sites. Sure, not that most will have the guts to die. The digs are for old tech from the Vagrant Age. Half of it explodes the second it oxidizes. Only barons got to know how to dig it up safely. And to weaponize it. Got to approach this somehow. But the gates are mostly here just to keep laborers in. I see. That's slightly worrying. I assume the spot barons are the law of the land then. They're the ones paying everyone's bills, aren't they? Grout Bog's operations manager is former Admiralty officer. Even so, oh, he knows a thing or two about authority. That would be Leyland and Federal, yes? The Kradeshi? Huh. Yeah, that's right. You heard of him. You and I were old friends, actually. We were each 20 years younger when our friendships took root. Time will tell how it's weathered. Oh, if you say so, Grifter. What about the laborers, then? I've heard whispers of some workers, Ribber. some worker rebellions rising up in the bread fields.
Tanashintio.
Yeah, it's a lot, and that is a real sickness.
Shakos ho.
And it spreads to Grout Bog. Half the workers are a sneeze away from open revolt. So we don't need folks like you coming in and stirring up trouble. And who shall I avoid?
Toposhi.
That's the problem. They keep their cards close. Wily like.
Supieto.
Their leader could even be a foreman, for all we know. So are you going to give me your papers, or am I going to have to give you a very bad day? No need for hostilities, friend. I'm here by invitation. See for yourself if you'd like. You pull a sign and work visa from an oilskin wallet you carry for such purposes. Huh. Looks legit. Who exactly are you meant to report to? Okay. Blacklist or... Yeah, let's do security first. Do I look like a common laborer to you? I'm reporting to Leyland Felomore directly. Felomore? No way someone like you. His eyes glance down at your work visa again, and this time he reads the fine print. I mean, of course you are, sir. We better hurry this along. Felomore doesn't like to be kept waiting. A negotiation card blacklist. I still gotta search you, though. Do you have anything to declare? You rummage to? Or your backpack? So. And follow the contents. You've only got one thing worth declaring, though. Training manual. What's up? I've been meaning to get one of those for myself. Alright. Upgrade. Blast. Alright. I don't suppose you know what kind of work Felomore might have for me. How the hell should I know? Things are getting rough with the workers, though. They want more rights, better pay. Maybe Felomore wants you to work security and shut down their union before it starts. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I wonder if I prefer to find other work. If Felomore is expecting you, I wouldn't want to disappoint him. But there's always more work to be had in the bog. You could check with foreman named Kalanda. She's not too strict and might take pity on an old fogey like you. Charming. So am I free to go? Yeah, whatever. Thank you, officer. It's been a pleasure. But don't try anything funny in there. You go through the gate, but you feel like Apollo will miss you when you're gone. Right, so this is a completely different map. Oh, so that previous dialogue doesn't dictate what choice we got. Okay, let's go to the labor office then. A surly blocks your entrance. What's this thing? Topo notices the spark brand list that you have tucked under your arm. You have no business here, scab. You have no business here, scab. Convinced Toki you need to talk to Kalanda. I need to talk to Kalanda. She's expecting me. Okay. So that dialogue does affect who tries to stop us.
tu sopin. Osadito. Nesukyo.
Okay.
Sapiamia.
Tornatosa.
Taking a name, buddy.
Tosaka.
Ow. Okay, let's keep pressing her.
Tutempa. Batu sopin.
Nice.
Shotesho. Katelka.
Okay. Let's call it.
Shatushio.
We got it.
Sisha Poshe. Cosita. Ponkate.
Supikina.
Right, we could probably just finish this off pretty easily.
Nesukyo. Putieli.
I really didn't need to do that, but we're fine. We win anyway. Okay, snag, discard a card. Draw 2 cards, then gamble. Those cards cost 1 less until played. I like this one.
Somakaso.
If Calandra wants to see you, there must be a reason.
Sutukotia.
Don't give me a reason to break you. Topo steps aside. Calandra holds herself like a leader in sheep's clothing. She looks up as you approach.
Kakete.
I believe you're the foreman, yes, Calandra. You pass her the work visa, quickly flashing your signature in between your fingers as you do. Her eyes light up shrewdly and maybe with a spark of mischief. I am, but I should warn you, this work isn't for the meek. The bog will be the death of you if you let it reach your neck. That's the code phrase you were expecting, so you respond in kind. I don't watch my step and keep my neck dry. She nods satisfied. You're Rook then. Your references are glowing. That's unusual for this side of the bog. I can't give you the details now, but we're on no timeline. I need to put you to work right away. So let's get started, so, shall we? Ask about. I'm afraid I need some details if we're to be in business. I figured you might. Go on then. That's not Let's not be cute about it. You're one of the Rise rebels, yes? Even the gate guards had their suspicions. The Rise isn't rebellion. It's a labor movement. My workers like me. That's reason enough for the barons to cast me as the villain. Let them. If their eyes are on me, then my agents can't pass without scrutiny. You're bold, I see. Ah, boldness is action, not words. Hold your applause. Ask about the work. I know it's frowned upon to discuss compensation, but this isn't my fight. Which is why you're exactly the agent I need. And I hired you because you're competent, so I assume you don't mind that the work is dangerous. Correct. And I assume you don't mind that it might take you a few enemies. If it does, it's hardly your fault. You do the work I pay you for, nothing more, nothing less, and I'll never bring morals into it. No begging for you to see the light, no appealing to your good conscience. Fair pay for your services. That sounds agreeable to me. How does a labor movement quantify success? when will you know you've won? We're not here to overthrow, we're here to stand. We sign contracts with no way out. Barons control the markets, and we blow our earnings at the company's store before we finished our shift. Demerits are issued if you drop a relic, if you get sick, if you get others sick. Folks always say the derricks are even worse, but this isn't good by any reckoning. What if barons end up dead to make it happen? Do your ideals cover that? My ideals demand it. The workers under my care are dying every day. If barons die, so things can change. It's just that's the scales writing themselves. Business, or do you have some others in a state to undermine? As you say, you've hired me to do a job. I'm nothing if not professional. Happy to be business. I promise you'll find me a fair employer. I have a couple things that need doing. That's sleeping dogs lie, or bogs, not dogs. Ever heard of a wild cat day? It's unlicensed excavation run off by off-duty workers hoping luck's on their side. Oh, I suppose the dog spark barons don't approve. Neither do the urchins, apparently. So the guys just busted open a nest, and that's sure to draw the baron's eye. Unless you want the whole bog to feed the crackdown, I need you to help the workers cover it up. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure an extermination job isn't beyond the limits of my ability. It's simple. First wipe out the urchins, and then burn the egg sacs. Just make sure the barons don't find out, and we're golden. Okay, this should be relatively simple. You arrive at the dig site. You find a clutch of workers hunkered down a fair distance from the pit. It doesn't take long to notice why. If you tried to describe the smell, you'd only make yourself sick. Why the abyss? Oh, thank Hesh. Did Kalandra send you? The hole's full of urchins, with nowhere to go but up. Yes, so the odor suggests. I don't suppose you've made any progress on your own. Sure we did. We called Kalandra and she sent you. So go on. Get to work. Yeah, we'll do it. Very well. Stand back and observe. You sneak up on the urchins, lining up your first shot. But clearly your own stink doesn't stop them from catching you on the wind. The nest is waiting for you. Okay, so I already know the tutorial to this, so there's that. Okay. gotcha. Okay, that's gone. Full game overture. Okay. Want to kick him and blast. Nice. Pick a battle card. Yeah, we'll take that one. Alright, what urchin must remove composure from all argument, gain dominance equal to composure remove. Destroy after one use. Yeah, that works. The urchin is defeated, you turn to burning down the nests. It's easy work with the tools you carry. Wow, you're a pro, huh? You dealt with urchins before?
Teseta.
Yes, actually. Well, the homophone anyway.
Shutenshisa.
Suffice it to say, the tactics are very familiar. Say what?
Kosonta.
Don't worry about it, my friend. Tonight, you must live like a victor.
Mosakia.
Gather your friends and celebrate the way that befits your custom. You trudge off in the direction of Calandra. Echo loves you. Single-handed. Alright. This actually gives us a bonus in negotiations, so we're just gonna head on back. Hello, Rook.
Sia Shopa.
The urchins are eliminated, as requested. Furthermore, it seems no one has harmed,
Tuatonte.
so your operation shouldn't flicker on anyone's radar. Just what I like to hear. Clean and thorough. Excellent, Rook. The nest worries me. Too many of those around, and we might have another urchin lord on our hands.
Yatopu.
Urchin lord? Big cluttered things. Trust me, and hope you don't ever see one. For now, just be content with a job well done, You get paid 55 shills. As bonus, remove a card. We could probably... Yeah, we'd probably need to remove one. Just one. Yeah. I think we only need one. Speak to power or bulk discount. Alright, we're gonna do one more, then I'm gonna cut it. Dell is a foreman here in the bog, one of the worst kind. He works his shifts too hard, accidents happen, and people get hurt. I need you to go teach him a thing or two about the importance of workplace safety. Dell has been mistreating his workers. Calandra wants you to scare a little empathy into him. Great. Go find him and give him a good scare. Use force if you need to, but don't kill anybody. We don't want to provoke the barons. If you need supplies, check out the last stand. We don't have much to spare here, but the barkeep tells you what you might need. The bar is kind of a neutral ground for the spark barons who want to pretend their workers like them. It's safe enough to let yourself be there without drawing too much suspicion. Okay, let's see what the last stand has in offer. Yeah, I see old Kada. As he approaches you as you enter. Your Admiralty, yeah? I can read it across your shoulders. I was, once, Pedalstat if I had to guess. Comment Benjamin on his perception.
Umasuko.
They can take our youth, okay, but they can't take our cunning.
Kunkiahu.
Oh, they would if they could, I'm sure.
Shutsona.
Alright, well met, then enjoy your...
Biashopasa.
Do you have your squadron coin?
Kekua.
Can I see it?
Shekepuna.
Now that's quite personal.
Poshota.
No, please don't take offense. I'm a collector, you see.
Pateabu.
I have several coins of my own if you're up for a trade.
Bilpupo.
I'm always here. I like the foot traffic.
Sitaseki.
You might be able to be up for a trade. Just find me. Benjamin backs off and seems content to give you your space. If there's an angle, you can't guess it. The bar is well known in your network, a quiet speakeasy where folks like you can get rest away from prying eyes. The clients keep their heads down even as you come in. If they're curious enough to study your face, they're clever enough to hide it.
Zahulkia.
Hello, barkeep. The name is Rook, and I'm simply past. The bartender inspects you carefully, nods, and keep the conversation nice and low.
Sanapake.
World wars, I should expect you. Don't make a habit of helping out no more than I need to.
Bakasi.
You keep that in mind.
Tashanta.
Thank you, barkeep. Your warmth and hospitality will keep me going for today. For certain.
Oh, Kameta.
Hold on, I got something for you. Double takes around into the bar, producing a lined case of unlicensed grabs.
Kapiel.
A gift, my fine friend. And we've only just met.
Kyotikia.
You're calling good favors. Alright, that works. Yeah, let's take that one.
Yoheshe.
Very useful. If I wanted to call in further favors,
Tantiaki.
I got drinks and I got eats. You want anything other than that, you're gonna have to talk to the Jakes.
The Sopon.
They have a shop set up on the edge of this bog, at the edge of the law for that matter.
Tatiota.
But they're a cagey bunch, so you might have to prove yourself worthy of their business.
Yanmoka.
I'm sure you'll figure that out.
Detusha.
Well, I appreciate the information. I'm sure we'll speak again soon. Right, so we got shop, black market. Let's go do our job. Word is Doe fights for his workers, but nobody ever is really selfless in the Griftlands, right?
Kishahal.
Aye.
Detusha.
Calandra says you've been pushing your workers too hard.
Sushua.
I'm here to ask you to consider maybe lightening your touch a bit.
Tiputinsu.
Is that what she says?
Lushelko.
You tell her that she's too soft.
Sinsu Kelsia.
You can't tell him to walk over you, or you'll never make quota. Threaten Dell, or beat him up. Yeah, let's just threaten.
Shutsona.
Let me rephrase. I am here to demand that you stop being a little tyrant, or I'll hurt you.
Kakiete.
How does that sound?
Tuna Sosa. Katelta. Kuotapo.
Sushiata.
Okay, this seems relatively simple. For better or for worse. Okay.
Nesokyo. Tasiopa.
I'm gonna improvise and move to prepared most left position.
Onkate.
Asukoba.
Kudiel. sors pas.
Guns are big enough.
Right, we could probably finish this off pretty quickly. Yep, you're done.
C'est toi.
I think we're
Dal okay?
not. Calandra's not with the rise, is she?
Tiens ta
I'll
tua.
back off. The job's not worth my life.
Si je sors pas.
I'm glad we can come to this agreement. Alright, let's go back. I come to see you again.
Capisci.
I convinced Dale to back off. Great, what did you have to do?
Pachiashu.
We just talked. I can be very persuasive. I'm sure. You get paid 63 shills. Quest bonus 30 shills. Time's come. I got an extra special that needs your skills. That bar I mentioned earlier is kind of a neutral ground catering to both barons and workers both. Meet me there after nightfall and we'll discuss it. And here I was wondering if you'd only hired me for the dagger and forgotten my cloak. Later, alright? Calandra leaves you alone with your questions. Okay. I think that's where I'm gonna cut it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. And remember to do good. It will cost you anyway,